Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. A little midday money on a Wednesday. We'll get to some free picks today. That's what we always do. So like, subscribe, put that notification bell on here. And it's just max wager and winning free picks. That's it. 7 days a week. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? All right. As always, got Tim Moore with me. We'll be talking some baseball. We'll talk about some Wingstop. I was just trying to order before the show. That's why I was running a little late. Me and Tim were talking some games, and then I was just mentioning Wingstop to him. He says he's never had Wingstop.
Whoa, I've had Wingstop. I don't go there often because, there's other places closer to my apartment that I'd rather go to. And I'm lazy when I go get food.
I get it. So I haven't had Wingstop in ages. I don't know. So I'm going to get a little wingy chicken dinny. Or lunchy, I should say. So there is that. But it's not going to happen because apparently, being a first timer on Wingstop, you got to add all of your information in there, and I don't have my credit card in front of me for my expiration date and that kind of stuff. So looks like there's no Wingstop. Terrible. Maybe I'll let Tim take over later on in the show and say, hey, get this Wingstop order underway. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, YouTube, Facebook, you know where everything is. Come say hello. Plays are posted up on the Twitter universe, and we'll talk about today's games. 198, 196, 29.95 in the video. Yankees stay run line. So, yeah, Yanks wrapped it up last night, but you know what? I couldn't pull the trigger on White and plus 110. And you know me, a lot of times I'm like, oh, I got to go ugly. It looks too easy. This one here, I don't know. I'm going to go against my thinking. I've tried to tell Tim, I said, I just couldn't do it last time. It was a 110er. And I'm like, I know everyone's going to fade the Yanks, big celebration, but this team shouldn't be celebrating. So who knows? Maybe this is going to look terrible in another hour when the lineups come out. I don't know. Something tells me sometimes you just put a gut play out there. And I got a lot of baseball today. I had losers yesterday. I had Cleveland yesterday, didn't get it done. I came back with them today. Came back to the Orioles today. Mets run line didn't get it done last night. Came back with them today. Braves run line today. Milwaukee earlier. I got them yesterday. I was 135. I took the Tigers minus the quarter today. I almost pulled the trigger on the Rangers today. I got Perez up here over 4.5 Ks. The guy's hit this. It's not even a heavy juice. He's hit this like 11 or 12 of 15 or something like that. I just could not pull. I was thinking under, and it's like a 6 on the Seattle with Kirby. Seattle's just shooting themselves in the foot lately. That's terrible. So I thought about taking Texas there, and who knows? I might come in with Texas. Well, I'm a sicko. Well, I'll fire away at the end of the season. I don't mind taking a dog here with Texas. So we'll see there. NFL, Miami under tomorrow night. I got a side up on that game. If you would have watched the Look Headline show, you probably know who we're on already for that one. But if you want the premium, go get it. Or you can buy a week package for $31.20. But who am I kidding? People are going to buy it for $34.99. They already have. Teaser Tuesday picks are up there. I got a Friday play up here. San Diego State. Go money line here against Boise. I'm going to, this line is coming down like a brick in the ocean. I'm going to money line on the Aztecs. So there's that. Recapping everything. The totals in NFL, 193, 144. Did a little total chaos yesterday with Mr. Tim and Terry Edelman. Getting wild with Terry. Boy, that guy what a nice Canadian. It's I do shows with other Canadians, and they're just so like laid back and just like, hi, I'm gonna take this. It's just a different breed up there. Nice Canadians. I could just imagine like talking to those guys, and then like somebody, Miss Anika comes in, or somebody like our friends from the north. I could just imagine them talking to like, oh, I'm gonna do this 19 parlay. That's what I'm gonna do today.
Just be careful. He looks sweet and everything. He's
He's like
all calm and everything.
He
When
he gets
his
like a
win
wild
days
badger.
or his wild are winning are losing, it's not pretty.
Oh, really?
But no, great. No, he's a cool guy. Me and Nick have been working with him for a while now, so definitely a cool guy. I'll give him that.
So totals 193, 144 in a year. Not bad for baseball. 62 and 34 with the faves. Big fave yesterday. I came in with a favorite winner. Yankees minus 104 got it done for me there. So 491 and 482 plus 25, 52. 484, 491 plus 830. Big difference. Same games. I mean, look at the 491 to a 484, and I got 491 losses, 482 losses. And it's a push to a win or push to a loss. That's what it comes down to. And $2,500 to $800. I mean, you can figure it out. It's a big chunk of money if you don't have different outs to go to. I mean, same games on two sites. Talking a $1,300 difference. That's just baseball. Again, we talk about good lines in NFL, college. Pretty soon hoops start. College basketball is 44 days away. And speaking of college football, 15 and 12 in the video, but 45-36. So we got that going on. And NFL, even though we're just 6 and 9 in the video, we are 26 and 13, 65% there. So we will take it. That's what we do. That is what we do. I put the promo up there if you want to get down for $31. Why wouldn't you? It's $31. Not going to kill you. Elliot's in the house. Good morning. Thursday night, my premium's up there. You got to get that one. I gotta try to make a little money here, miss. Sorry, MK. Although these total is posted here. Nerfy, Cubs, Phillies. I'm all for Nerfies. I'm all for the Nerfy Codys. Right? I say it's all time. It's your best pitcher. Get 3 freaking outs. Shouldn't be that difficult. Phillies, I'm with you on the Yanks here. Yankee money line. I mean, I took the run line, and I know teams wrap it up. They kind of sell it in, and maybe the Yanks are going to sell it in. I don't think the Yankees are a team that could just say, "Hey, we're just going to coast the last week." I mean, they took 8 weeks off in the middle of summer, 7 weeks off. They were terrible. They had 9 wins in 7 weeks. I really don't think this is a team that's going to say, you know what, let's sit everybody, give everybody a break. I mean, look at your batting average. You've been on break the entire year, with the exception of Aaron Judge. Everybody else hitting 260 or below. Yeah, that you don't need a break. Try to get. We're still trying to wait for you guys to get hot to start hitting like the back of your baseball card. Mets money line. I'm not going to lay that kind of juice with the Mets. I mean, I had them run line yesterday. I blame Tim, although I don't. I blame Tim for that. Although
I'm 100% blame.
I'm the guy who bet it. I was like, you know what? I'll take it. What am I doing here? And then I thought about it. I'm like, they got to win, right? The Braves are right on their heels. They should win these games. Yeah.
Nope.
I came back on them today like a sick SOB. Plus 140, though, I got on that. So hopefully that works out. Braves run line. That's a parlay. I like it, Cody, because I got Braves run line too. Again, good teams, first place teams got to win. I'll take a shot run lines there. I think you're looking all right there. Obviously, you got a Cubby Nerfy here with Wisniewski on the hill. Philly. Schwarber could lead off game with a homer. I mean, but the other ones, I'm with you. I'm with you. Yankees, yes, the landing game over was easy peasy. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even a. You thought the Braves. That's why I didn't do Braves run line yesterday, because I was worried about their pitcher giving up like a 4 spot and the game being like a 5-4 game or 6-5 and not getting a run line. Of course, I didn't play them yesterday. They won. Today I play them and it'll be a 3-2 game. Cole's pitcher shutout. Here comes a kiss of death. Thanks, Elliot. Appreciate that. This burn. Yeah, it's just a loser. That's $490 I won't be getting back there. Thank you. Elliot just jinxed the Yankees. Wonderful. Can't believe the Mets lost to Miami. Well, not now that you brought this up. The Yankees lose today. Cole goes to 1 2/3 innings. He leaves with a apparent injury, and they get swept in the first round. So that's, or whatever they do. They got a bye week. But thanks, Elliot, for that kiss of death. And now the Mets get to the World Series. Wonderful. Groovy. think Phillies are playing with urgency today. I think the Phillies should be playing with urgency since probably June. And you got a good pitcher on the hill. So, yeah, do I want to lay $2 on the road? No, it had to be a run line play. Taking the points with the Miami Dolphins +4. Well, you got a good number there because it was 1.5 at an opener. So, it's getting a 4 there. Richard P. hitting the like button. Richard P., we finally pulled that Nolan Ryan, King of Kings, Donruss. Took us 100 packs to get to it. Best bet say Yankees money line, the Guardians money line. Well, the pen is out for Elliott. Best bets. Yankees, Cleveland. That's 2 losers in my pocket now. Fade the Yankees in the cards tonight, says Markel. Do you feel there's a time frame where capital would lean away from doggies in the NFL, or should dog animals just ride the dogs all the way through? If you're just going to be a straight dog guy, you're going to have a tough season. All right? You can't just be on one side all the time.
If you blindly bet every single dog throughout this entire season, you will be profitable.
I think so.
And I'll bring up this stat. I believe it's 42-6. So if a favorite wins, they win and cover the spread. If the dog covers, they win outright. There's been 6 times this year where the points mattered. And they were the 2 Falcon games, the 2 Lion games, and the 2 Texan games. Every time else, the points did not matter. If the favorite won, they covered. If the dog covered, they won straight out. Figure out, throw that one out there. But I do think that NFL, you could bet the dog every single game blindly. And somebody is, and he's showing all of his results. I think he's up like 6 units right now. Because there's been some big dogs.
There's been some, yeah. I mean, we've had some. Listen, I've had some nice sized dogs, so I'm not adverse playing dogs, but I'm not just a straight. I'm going to play dogs.
Oh no, I wouldn't blindly
15 dogs
do
on
it.
I mean,
yeah, no, I understand.
And one, I mean, forget about. I mean, I got the ammo to do that. Like I could, if I said one year, I'd say, you know what, I'm going to take every dog, every NFL Sunday for $500, $1,000, whatever, and let's go for it. And whatever the case may be, it is what it is. But the average person, when that's a 3-12, when the favorites roll one day, which they do, they get you sometimes, and everybody's feeling a little good about it. Oh, sports betting so easy. Look at this, the favorites went 14-4 this week. Oh my goodness, this is so. Yeah, right. Right. Yeah, see. And speaking of, so we'll talk NFL. I already got down on 2 games for next week. If you want to start taking doggies, you got Colts 2.5 doggy Thursday night versus the Broncos. Packer lines open 7.5, still at 7.5. Bills was a 9.5. It is a 13. Browns a 1.5 point dog to the Chargers. That line opened at 2. Jaguars opened at 4. Now it is a 7 over the Texans. Vikings are 6.5 over the Bears. Patriots were a 7 in the look aheads. It is a 1.5 1.5 point fave over the Lions. Patriots are home. Saints 6 over Seattle. Dolphins were 3. New opener at 6 over the Jets. That is in New Jersey. Buccaneers at home. It was 11.5. Now it is 8.5 over the Falcons. Titans were 1 over Washington. It is now a pick. That is in Washington. Niners 4.5. Opened at 3. Opener was at 4.5. Now at 3 in Carolina. Philly was a 2.5 point dog to Arizona. Now they're a 4-point road favorite. Dallas was a 4.5 point dog in LA against the Rams. Now at a 7. Rams 2.5. Now 3.5 against the Bengals in Baltimore. I said did I say Rams at Baltimore? I'm sorry. It's Ravens at home over the Bengals. Sorry, I messed that up with the Rams and Cowboys. And your Monday night game, Chiefs 6.5 over the Raiders at home. I played the under in that Colts game, 43, and I took the Chiefs minus 6.5. I think that one will only go up regardless of because I think the Chiefs win. I didn't bet the Chiefs Sunday versus Tampa Bay. But the last 2 times these guys played, 48-9 and 41-14. Raiders, no answers for Kansas City, and I don't think they're going to find them in the next week either. So, Yeah. Yep. I mean, I guess we talked about that. Apparently, this season so far, through 3 weeks, the dogs are okay. But again, that's 3 weeks. I don't know. I've never done the background on that. Tooch is in the house. Good afternoon. Stroh's under first 5. Gallon and Verlander. I don't know. A couple good. See, I see that 6.5. I want to bet the over in that game. I want to bet the over. Braves team total should get that. Yes. Tim said the Yankees celebrated. Yeah, they did. I mean, I was watching the game there. Well, not watching the game. I saw the highlights, and they were, popping the champagne, having a good time with their AL East champ shirts on. But I still like the run line. James is in the house. What happened to Chris King? Something happened to Chris King, Tim? Is he okay?
I don't know.
Tell
I
me
don't
what.
really watch the show.
Richie P's in the house. At least give you 5 in the 3-2 Brave game. Well, I mean, that's what happens when like Ellie comes in with his best bets. He crushes us. Yankees, wrap it up. That's fine. Still a lot of work to go. Tongue tied. What do you say here? Over 8.5 Braves Nats. Under 8 on an alt Ryan. So which one did you do? Did you do the over 8.5 or the under 8? You did under 8 and over 8.5. You're hoping the game lands on 8, and you're a winner there. Cards Brewers. I bet the Brewers last night at minus 135. I bet the Orioles at plus 102. What a game! He had 20 runs yesterday. That Red Sox game. My team was on the wrong side of that. Braves are a fishy line, says Richie. I mean, aren't they a $2 favorite here? How is that a fishy line? Would you be a $3 favorite on the road? One of my good buddies, a huge Ryan fan. What Ryan fan? Buddy Ryan? Matt Ryan?
Nolan Ryan.
Nolan Ryan.
Your card.
Oh, the Nolan Ryan King of Kings. He's like, I got so many Nolan Ryan cards. Boston money line and Pitt money line. I almost bet Pittsburgh today, minus 115, but I'm on the Orioles. I'm not taking the Red Sox. Done with the Sox. Orioles still alive. I do more dogs NFL. Yeah, I'm always a dog kind of guy, but I'm not gonna just go, hey, bet every single dog. Randy, how are you? Like the Dodgers, Braves, Houston, Miami under. So I kind of like Musgrove today, but it's Urias is my guy. I love Urias. Would they have a literal walk-off, right? Walked in a winning run yesterday, the Dodgers. So they lose there. Braves, again, Braves, if you're doing these Braves or even Houston, Braves definitely run line. And Houston, 185. I mean, you're running about 185 against Zach Gallen. Okay, Randy, that's not what I'm looking to do. And Miami under, I don't know. I think the Mets are a joke. They're gonna lose this game 1-0 or win 13-4. So I can't recommend a total on that game. And the Houston game, I mean, I can't say they 190 with Verlander. I mean, he's facing a guy who's actually pitched good. Oh, yesterday, not today. Yeah, Boston pitched yesterday. Good job. Over in White Sox under Miami. I had the White Sox yesterday, Lance, and I'm thinking, White Sox, Lynn's a gamer. Yeah. I thought about doing Twins run line today. The White Sox are done. White Sox are done. Anderson's out, right? He's done for the year. This team is that flat out just quit. Again, Miami game. Chris King didn't do his show. And maybe because there's only a couple games. It's 4 games. Maybe he's like, I'm resting up. Under for Cards Brewer, over in the Braves. I can do under Cards Brewers, yes. I mean, Woody's been pitching well. Over Braves, yes. The show was on. And he might have maybe took off couple games, right? Limited schedule. Maybe he's like, I'm not doing anything today. I don't know. Could have been a travel day. I'm sure. Yeah, there's a bunch of Nolan Ryan guys. That guy was good. I'm telling you, you got to watch that. There's a documentary on him. I don't know if it's on Netflix or Prime. It's fabulous. Nolan Ryan cards are great. How can the Red Sox have such a high payroll and not be over 500? Wow, Cody. Let us count the ways. You're tied up with what do you got? Chris Sale paying him what, 20 mil to sit on the injured list all year? You got a underachieving. The pitching staff is just bad. Number one. I mean, that doesn't mean just because you have a high payroll doesn't mean you're going to be good. You could be paying garbage. There's plenty of guys getting paid a lot of money who don't do their jobs. I mean, on the flip side of that, you have teams like Tampa, and now Oakland this year is struggling. San Francisco, you have teams that have limited payroll that win. And how about the Cubs? Had a bunch of guys making $25 million a year, and they were in last place 2 years ago or whenever. Jays, Yanks over. Nats, Braves over. All right, let's see. So I'm going to say over the Yankee game because I don't think the Yanks – and you've heard me talk about the Yanks all the time in here. So, yeah, I'm a Yankee fan, but I'm a pretty fair-minded Yankee fan. I bet against them a whole lot. I don't know. This, to me, is a play where I just think the Yanks – where if I would have go against them here, I'm going to say, you know what? Cole's pitching. Who cares? He's going to give up 2 or 3 runs. But the Yanks going to have nobody in the lineup, and Toronto's going to win, 5-2, whatever it is, 6-3, something ridiculous. 4-1, I don't know. I do that, and then it's the flip side where here come the scrappy Yanks. All these young guys come up that they should have been playing in August when nobody was hitting. Josh Donaldson, Aaron Hicks, Gleber, LeMahieu, all these guys who are hitting 230 on the year. The replacements come in and everybody gets a bunch of timely hits, and I lose. So I like the over there. Nats Braves over. Yes, it's Gray's been bad. And Odorizzi, I'm just waiting for the implosion. Brewers, yes. And good luck to you also. Nerfies, Houston, Seattle Dodgers. How about the White Sox? They're not going to hit. I mean, I don't care. It's Josh Winder. White Sox are just going to swing the bats and try to get out of there as quickly as possible. And Cueto's been decent. Elliot says Dodger Nerfy. I like the Twins today also. Yeah, I might come in on it. I might actually just do this under here as well. Kentucky Duke. I do like Kentucky. 6.5. I don't like Duke at 2.5 though. I like Virginia there. Give me the Cavaliers. Give me the Cavaliers. But I like Kentucky. Kentucky's getting a running back. He's returning. Maybe it helps the offensive line a little bit. And Levis, Will, the quarterback, it's having a nice little season. And who they play in their misses? They run the ball. If Kentucky could hold that line down a little bit, could control the rush attack there. Lane Kiffin, it's not like it's like, oh, here comes big, sexy Lane Kiffin. I'm going to chuck the ball all over the place. Nah, that's not what he's doing over there. I mean, Jackson Dart's running. The guy's got 400 or 500. What's he got? 500-yard passing. The other guy's got double his passing yards. I mean, they're off of what they win 42-0 against. I mean, Tech is bad. Who else did they beat? Troy in a dogfight. I'm not. Nah, give me Kentucky. I saw Kentucky go to Florida and win. I don't care because Florida's off a big game. It's still the Swamp. It's still a big game. They had beaten them twice. Florida, I don't think Florida's a bad team. So give me Kentucky here. Is that it? What else on a Wednesday? I don't mind wrapping up. I got to get ready. I got hidden gems today. I got a free pick to do later. Tim, you got a free pick today? Is it me and you today? Who's the free pick with me today?
I think we always do it on Wednesdays.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to switch next week. Got a doctor's appointment too. My dad.
Fun.
Yeah, the guy. I told you. Like, so they were like, oh, we gotta. At first they said we can't. Don't take your pacemaker out, right? You're fine. But then they're like, we did a test and they did some kind of X-rays. They're like, we gotta get this out of here. It's gonna explode or something.
Nice.
The wires are crossed. I'm like, to my mom. I'm like, why would you even tell the guy that? Like, I mean, it's not like we're gonna go sue from 20 years ago, the doctors who did it. Like, what? I mean, the guy's 76, 70 years go under the knife. I mean, isn't it more dangerous to go under the knife when you're that old with a bad heart? I don't know. Call me crazy.
You are crazy, but that's not the point.
Yeah, I am crazy. I know that. That's for damn sure. Do you do Halloween decorations? I remember getting Bible verses as a kid. What's wrong? What's this? Really? What's wrong with getting a Bible? You can get a Bible verse. You little heathen. You're going around begging for food. Somebody should give you a Bible verse. Yeah. Hey, got anything to eat? I hated Halloween as a kid. I hated getting dressed up. And I had to go begging out. Hi, can I have trick or treat? No, if I'm going to somebody's house, I'm like, you got a cheeseburger or something for dinner? What do you got here? We're just playing ball up the street. Can I get something to eat?
I know there's people in one of the neighborhoods that gave out little bottles of alcohol for
To the parents.
adults. Yeah, parents got the trick or treat too. It was fun.
Yeah, I'm a full size candy bar guy, but honestly, even in when I was in Jersey, like here, no one. I can think like 10 people came to my house trick or treating down here. No one came. But even in Jersey, no one would come around. Like everybody would be like, "Hey, we're going to like one section and just like mob one area or something." It was weird. I felt bad. My mom was in an area where there was always a bunch of kids, so I would have like 4 bags of stuff from Costco, and I'm like, "Here you go. I don't need anything here," you know. But now, since it's limited people, I'll get. I'm a full size Hershey guy. Cards Milwaukee, no run first inning. Probably. I don't think the Cards are going to score. And you just need 3 from Katana. Katana, this is you're gonna get from Katana, right? He's going to go 5. He's going to give up 3 innings, right? 5 2/3, 3 hits, 3 runs. As long as he doesn't give up in the first, I guess you're all right. Higgs is going 5-0 today. If you follow the picks, oh boy, here we go. On candy. Nah, I'm not a big candy guy. I should say that. I have some I like my sour gummies. I love, speaking of Halloween, the Halloween Trickster, Gravity Fold Halloween Trickster episode, folks. Dude, go watch it. It is hilarious. The Halloween Trickster. You eat that loser candy. Tim, Halloween Trickster, have you seen it? Are you strictly a
Halloween Trickster? No, I cannot say that I've seen it.
You just like Muscle Man and Skips? Yeah.
I like Muscle Man.
Yeah,
and then Kit Kats are the best chocolate.
You don't have to run from that. I'm a Kit Kat guy. I like a little crunch.
That and I
like
said
Twix bars.
I did a little bit of a controversial take. I said that Reese's are the most overrated candy.
Reese's what? Reese's Pieces?
The peanut butter cups.
I don't mind a peanut butter cup.
They're good, but they're overhyped.
I've said this before. I've never had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in my life.
That's fair.
Right? Never had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. As my mom's like, I never gave it that. You always were my first. I wanted you to have like a hot meal. You're having like fish sticks or something. Like, never had peanut butter and jelly. Never had a cup of coffee either. How about that? No coffee or tea.
I don't like coffee either. I drink the green tea, but I don't drink coffee.
Never had a
Never have. Never will.
Elliot, Yankees money line, Guardians on money line, Dodgers nerfy, Cubs nerfy, Twins money line, 5-0. That's a kiss of death, and we're 1-4, and we're buried. Thanks, Elliot, because you're going to double up thinking, no way it's going to lose. Elliot can't go 0-5. Oh, yes, he did. We're broke. The show's over. No more midday money. The house is for rent. I'm living in my parents' garage. Thanks, Elliot. Nah, no one even comes around. Unless, obviously, listen, it was like my first year here, they're still building, so no one really came. So it was what it was last year. This is my second year. I don't remember how. It seems like I've been here forever. Dark Kit Kats. I like dark chocolate. Bacardi is good. What is this? You like Bacardi? Cold peanut butter cups are made. Yes, they have to be refrigerated. Might go Milwaukee Moneyline Braves. Yes. I like both of those. I bet both of those. So I'm going to say, and anything else? Listen, I'll tell you who I bet here. I got Detroit. I got the Orioles. I have the Indians, Yankee run line, Braves run line, Mets run line. That's all I got. And I'm going to be taking the Twins and the under probably here. Probably Twins run line, like a sicko. Never had a cup of Joe either. Yeah, never. You like that, Elliot? No, I'm just busting. I see. For me, it doesn't make. I could do Kit Kats. I like Crunch bars. Old people here. Remember whatchamacallits? I did like a whatchamacallit bar back in the 80s. I get a whatchamacallit.
That's Christina's favorite chocolate is whatchamacallit.
Is she? She's a good girl. Good. What's she doing with you then? Like whatchamacallits?
Not a clue. Still trying to figure that one out.
As long as she doesn't call you a whatchamacallit, you'll be all right. Once she starts saying, it's a whatchamacallit. What is that? Oh my goodness, a whatchamacallit. Bacardi chocolate. Yeah, right? That's what I'm thinking. Obachi chocolates? What's a bachi chocolate? Whatchamacallits were good. Give me a Hershey. I'm good. I remember getting. Do you remember like when you'd have to go to like the little old ladies' houses and they'd have like 5 pennies rolled up with like Scotch tape and they just give you everybody like 5 cents to get rid of all their change? Or you'd get. I mean, I lived in a city. I'd go to a house and they'd give you like one now and later. Like they'd open up a pack, you get like a lone now and later. Like really, I guess times are tough in the 80s, man. We had it was like now. Inflation early 80s. Good old fashioned Hershey bar. Whatchamacallit? Italian chocolates. Bachi chocolate. Listen. Kawakis. I'm not giving out fancy ass Italian chocolates. What am I giving out? Lindor truffles? Hey, come here and get a little chocolate truffle. Collected for UNICEF. They were Italian chocolates? I thought Italian chocolate would be fancy, kind of like Swiss chocolate. I don't know. Yeah, I'd get the single now and later. Terrible now and later. And even as a kid in school, you try to eat that now and later. You could even hide it. You're like, it was a big concrete square in your mouth. At least a Starburst you could bite into it, chew a little bit. Man, those now and later's terrible. Oh, we collected money for UNICEF. Yeah. Shannon, good morning. I don't think I remember seeing Shannon in here. Welcome on into the show. Thank you for commenting. Appreciate you watching today. Baseball's on its way out here. Good luck to Italian chocolate is the best. So Shannon, it's the last week of baseball. Everybody's kind of like whatever. They're excited about NFL and college football. So we're talking Halloween candy right now. It is what it is. What are we doing? But if you want to bet some baseball today, I got the Yankees here in the chat. Oh, here's some more loser candy. Circus peanuts. Circus peanuts or the powdery chocolate things or gummy chairs. Who wanted gummy chairs? You couldn't get gummy bears? You had to get gummy chairs? Gummy chairs. It's from Gravity Falls, gummy chairs. Candy corn.
Am I the only ones that really liked the circus peanuts?
Oh, my goodness.
And candy corn?
I just throw the circus. My father eats candy corn. He's got a jug. He's got a little glass bowl on the counter.
Yeah.
He eats the candy corn year round.
Yeah, why not? And then the candy pumpkins as well.
You think I said Jersey my Italian chocolate? Yeah, I'm not a big Italian chocolate guy. I don't want fancy stuff. I'm a simple guy. Warheads. I like lemon heads. See, I like the sour. I like the gummy sours. God, apples. Remember those apples? Don't eat the apples. There's razors in them. What the heck? Would it be more expensive to get out apples than the lone Tootsie Roll? Remember you get the lone Tootsie Roll or the Smarties? How about Smarties? Anybody like Smarties? Solo black jelly beans? Who gives out the licorice? Oh my goodness. So definitely a lot of unders have moved. I got down on 2 earlier. I got Coastal. I was on 67.5, and I don't even know what that is down to now. That's definitely moved. and I got North Carolina under 54.5. I think that moved. There's a few games. I know James Madison will probably be affected by that total. I mean, those are the two I bet, though. Let's see what these lines are at now. Coastal is, if I can find it. So James Madison was 55. It's down to 49. Coastal was 68.5. I got 67.5. It is now 61. Old Dominion 47.5 down to 40, 41, I should say. So there's quite a few that moved a little bit. Because it's going to be still rainy on Saturday out there. I guess they're thinking win. North Carolina 57 down to 51.5. I got 54.5. I was in the middle of that move. Clemson 46 to 39. Duke 56.5 to 49.5. You know, but again, they're you're not betting those games. Now you got to look at can you get on the over some of these games? Like, has it come down way too much? Thinking, hey, this storm is going to be here by then, and you know what? It's not going to be here. Say, it's supposed to go up. Say if it goes across Florida instead, then you're getting nothing. Then these lines are going to fly back up. He's gone. Yes, dollar short and day late. That's it. That's life. Day late and $1 short, baby. Clemson game. Yes, that line has moved. And I'll tell you what, 39.5, unless this is absolutely insane, I want to go over this game. Yeah, the candy talk. And I thought I'd get out of here a little early. I was trying to order some Wingstop. But that broke down. It happens. It happens. Although it's always a good time for candy talk. You can't really go wrong.
I mean,
with some chocolate talk.
Yeah, why not? There's never a bad time for it.
Kawaki says over 2 in Clemson. I kind of like the over in that Clemson game. Even
I like the over, and I like NC State.
The Clemson defense leaves a little to desired, and I think NC State could probably score some points off them. So I might lean with you there. But it's a 6.5. Here's the thing: it opened. There was like a sporadic 7, but basically it's a flat 6.5. So I would say Clemson just got to win by a touchdown. I'm going to be on NC State.
Yep.
Aquaki's got all the things. Now they're eating chocolate in here. There you go. If you don't bring enough for everybody, you can't talk about it. Can't talk about the chocolate. Nobody gives out Hershey Kisses at Halloween. Why only at Christmas time? You get all the peppermint bark Hershey Kisses. Why was there never, right? There's all types of ridiculous pumpkin spice crap comes out in September. There's no pumpkin spice candy, is there? I don't know. Anyway, so we'll wrap up the talk here. NFL tomorrow, right? Baseball again. I said this yesterday when I was doing a show, free picks. I'm like, take it easy. Tread lightly in baseball the last week, and I proceed to bet like 7 games a day. But it is what it is. I don't know. We got NFL tomorrow. We have college football Friday. Big slate of Saturday games. College football 40 days away. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Allie Burns is coming up next. I put the banner up there if I could find it. There you go, Miss Allie Burns. And that's that. That's a wrap. We'll see everybody on a Thursday. Take it easy.